I'm fashion designer Ruby Bhandari, and this is Design Your Life. Each episode, we're stitching a happier, more satisfying life for you with insider tips from industry experts. The fashion and lifestyle industry isn't just fabric and thread. Together, we'll learn about setting real goals and growing your look, your soul, and your attitude to make your dreams a reality. Come with me to design your life. Hello, everybody. It's Ruby Bhandari here on Thursday evening. It's 6 o'clock, and you guys, I am trying something new. So if I mess up during the podcast, the live today, just forgive me because this is completely live, and I have Preeti on, but not. It's a little complicated. So Preeti will be answering all your questions. So let's start with all the housekeeping first of Design Your Life. If you guys are getting emails from me, then great. And if you're not, make sure that you go into your spam folder and you look for my email, Design Your Life, and you unspam it, because every week we're sending you something about what we did last week and what we're doing this week, and then anything in between that you need to know. Now finally, we are announcing the cooking contest semi-finalists. You guys, the cooking contest semi-finalists. Finalist number 1, Madhu Hirani. Madhu Hirani is semi-finalist number 1. Semi-finalist number 2, Nidhi Mitu. Nidhi Mitu is semi-finalist number 2 for the cooking contest. The semi-finalist number 3 is Jamila Banu. Semi-finalist number 4 is Jasveen Patania. Yay! And semi-finalist number 5, Anupama Kunchara. Very, very talented 5 women that have given the most amazing dishes with so much effort. I'm so proud of these 5 women. We are going to choose 2 out of these 5 as the first place winner and the second place winner. So you guys, I'm going to put their pictures up one more time, and then we're going to announce also on Facebook. But here are our semifinalists for the cooking contest. They're all so cute, aren't they? They're like beautiful and they cook. I love it. I love it. And so last week you guys saw me with Dr. Sonia Reddy, and she is offering 3 free teeth whitenings. Okay, you guys know teeth whitening is expensive. I am going for mine hopefully next week, and I'm going to show you guys a before and after of my teeth. But she's offering 3 free. We're going to draw. So you guys have to sign up on the link above or inbox me your email so that we're going to choose a winner. We're going to choose a winner for 3 free teeth whitenings. So now to our subject, we are going to talk about something very, very, very old and very, very much in vogue now, and something we need more than ever because we all are crazy shoppers and our houses are overfull and our minds and our bodies and our souls are overfull. We are going to talk about Feng Shui. And I'm going to read you guys the definition of Feng Shui so that you know what the dictionary says. Feng Shui is a pseudoscientific traditional practice originating from ancient China, which uses energy forces to harmonize individuals with their surrounding environment. Feng Shui actually translates to wind and water. So that's what it means. I have a very special guest today and an expert at Feng Shui. For those of you who are into it or not into it, expert and consultant. Feng Shui consultant is Preeti Bala. Just a minute, you guys. I'm going to get her on. It's going to take me a second.
Hi, Ruby. How are you?
I am doing great, Preeti. I'm so glad to have you on. I just can't believe after all this time, we're finally doing this. First, the thing I want to ask you is, what do you think of the definition of Feng Shui that I just mentioned that I took out of the dictionary?
Well, Feng Shui in layman terms literally is wind and water, wind and air. It means like to live in harmony with nature. How do you harness those energies of nature into your own space and live a beautiful life?
Okay, well, I know that you picked up from Dallas and you have moved to the beautiful city of Monterey, California, where it's nothing but beautiful nature. And I love what you did to your life. Of course, we all miss you here in Dallas, but can you tell me how you began with this?
I think my feng shui journey started way before when I was a little kid. Inadvertently, actually, I actually met the Dalai Lama when I was about 14 years old, and I think that sparked a little bit about Buddhism and feng shui and the Asian culture. But I think as a child, I was always attracted to space and moving things around. I would be moving things around in my mom's house, and so I think literally my journey started intuitively. And as I grew older and as I started studying it more and more, I just had a deep dive into feng shui, and I realized that I've always been doing it, and I just uh, loved what it brought into my life.
Well, I agree. And I think a lot of people love what it brought into their life too, because I know that when you were here, so many people were calling you for advice on, mirrors, trees, where to place furniture, trays, where to put trays and the kinds of trays to put. Um, I'm curious to know, while we have all of our listeners on, um, you guys send your questions. Send your questions. We want you to type in the comments about if you have a question about mirror placement or trees or, in front of your house, behind your house, what is good feng shui and what's not. Um, and let's give them some confidence in what their house looks like.
Uh, I would love to help as many people as I can, and whoever's ready to receive this information, I'm available here.
All right. Well, I want to ask you now, why is feng shui so important in this day and age?
You know, feng shui is like almost 3,000 years old, and ancient Chinese scholars and the philosophers already did all the hard work of figuring out how, when we live in harmony with nature, you can lead a beautiful life. Now, when we have that information in America, we lead such busy lives, we lead such stressful lives. We are always running after one thing or the other, whether it's children or it's wealth or it's another business, whatever it is, we are just running, running, running. I think more than ever, and especially now with coronavirus having this huge impact all over the universe, so to speak, this is no better time to really embrace what feng shui can help, because literally what feng shui can do is alter the elements that are outside in the nature and bring them into your manifestation environments. Why not harness those energies that are available to make your life more productive, more peaceful, more successful, and whatever it is that you're wanting?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know what? I just want to just give a shout out to all these ladies. I know you guys want your teeth whitening. I can see that. So I'm going to actually put you guys all in the drawing. I want to say hello to all of you who are here with me every week and always participating and supporting. So thank you so much. And if you guys haven't signed up for the free teeth whitening, you have to. And if you guys want, um, you can also sign up for a free. I see a question about pictures, Kamini. We are offering, Preeti is offering a free 30-minute video consultation with one person. With one person, she's going to do a free video consultation. So if you want a video consultation, you got to click on the link above and write video consultation, or you can even put it in the comments or inbox me that you want to be in that drawing, because Preeti does charge for this, and she's going to give you one where you can take your video around and you can show her your house. So back to Preeti. So what is the one thing you would suggest for people to start their feng shui journey?
What we have to realize is that if those clothes were 10 years from 10 years ago, or they were from 5 years ago or even 2 years ago. I want you to ask yourself a question. Are you the same person you were 10 years ago, 2 years ago? No, right? Declutter, declutter, declutter. I cannot stress upon it enough. A lot of my clients come to me and say, Preeti, I did this and I put this fountain here and I made those changes, but nothing's happening in my life. And when I go into their homes and I said, well, you haven't decluttered. What we have to understand is that feng shui is all about energy. I keep talking about that. It's all about energy. How do you harness those energies? Now, everything in your house, in your space, has energy. Now, it either has a positive energy or it has a negative energy. Now, anything that is dead, that's not used, that's broken, that means that is negative energy. Anything that's living, that's beautiful, that's in use, that's positive energy. Now, when we realize and assess our homes and we say, is this positive energy or is this negative energy? That's how you decide whether you want it in your house or you don't want it in your house. So the basic thing is when you want to activate, when you want to energize your space to bring in amazing, amazing feng shui energies, you have to create that space to welcome the new energies. If your space already has that low-lying energy that I talk about, new energies cannot come in.
Let me interrupt you here. So this past Sunday, you had a virtual class on decluttering. And I had to miss that class. And I want to make sure that this audience gets a full lesson on decluttering for free. And there's a quote that I want to read, which I loved. If you want to improve your life immediately, clean out a closet. Often it's what we hold on to that holds us back. I love that. And then there's one more. You can't reach for anything new if your hands are still full of yesterday's junk. So as you said, absolutely, we got to have everything new, so that our lives are new and we're bringing in all that newness. So I want to definitely talk about this, but we need to take a quick break. And we have to do, now you guys, we're going to do a quick fashion tip for you. So here we go. All right, fashion tip. Let's start with this. All right, so this is a solid black dress, you guys, which we were selling here at Silk Threads, and we had 6 lucky people that actually purchased it. And it's something that you can wear to work by adding some color, adding, colorful shoes. I wore a hat with it, and that added even more color. Makes me nice and like a dressy casual, but not so dressy. And then, in 3 minutes, I was able to change my shoes, my handbags, and my belt. And I turned it into a completely dressy outfit because I was going to a 3-couple dinner in the backyard of someone's house. But still, everybody kind of wants to look nice these days, right? And here I am, literally at work, about to close the door. And I am back at work, back at about to shut down Silk Threads, and I am leaving for my dinner. So you guys, there's so many ways to do this, and you can always message me on Facebook and ask me, whether you ask me from my personal page or my business page from Silk Threads. I will tell you what you can wear and what you can't wear. It doesn't matter where you buy it from, but I can tell you how to dress up and dress down the same outfit. All right, so back to our quotes. All right. The first step in crafting the life you want to get rid of, everything you don't, you guys. I love that. And the next one is, do you know that there is a relationship between unworn clothes, clutter, and lack of wealth? Wow, you guys, that is no, I didn't know that. But after this lesson, my entire outlook has changed. I'm going to empty out my entire closet of everything that doesn't fit me. And I am going to buy and refill my closet with everything new that fits. So we are back here with Preeti Bala, our Feng Shui consultant. So let's talk about what should be in the closet and what shouldn't.
What we have to realize is that if those clothes were 10 years from 10 years ago, or they were from 5 years ago, or even 2 years ago, I want you to ask yourself a question. Are you the same person you were 10 years ago, 2 years ago? No, right? What feng shui wants you to comprehend, really take it to heart, is when you're on this feng shui journey, you are right now in the present. What is it that you are right now? Do those clothes represent who you are today? Would you buy those clothes today? If your answer is no, even our physically, mentally, emotionally, we are not the same person. So why would we hold on to things that are don't represent the true you? You know more about fashion than anybody else, Ruby, but uh, it literally is blocking your money energy. Now, if you look around and you think that your money energy is getting blocked, I want you to make a little trip to your closet, husband's closet, and the kids' closets, whichever closet, and see what is there. And be brutal. Throw the things out, donate it. When you donate stuff, we don't realize how important it is to donate things, because even if you're donating it to a person who we don't even know, you know what happens. Now, remember, I talk about energies, right? I talk about positive vibrations. When you have donated an item that's of no use to you, you've given it to somebody who may be wearing it because it's a cold day and they're wearing that sweater. They are putting it out in the universe. Thank you. And those vibrations are coming into your life. You see how that works?
That's so interesting. And you guys, you heard what she said. Be brutal. Go in your closet, your kid's closet, your husband's, your mom's, your mom-in-law's, and be brutal. Get rid of everything that you don't need and give it away. So I am asking my questions to Preeti, but I want to make sure that you guys are putting your questions in the comment section or you're inboxing your questions, because Preeti is going to answer. Should you throw away this? Should I put a mirror here? Can I do this? She will give you answers to all of these at the end of the show. So, they talk about zones in your home, or cleaning out your kitchen. Is that the same sort of thing?
So when I talk about decluttering and feng shui, the feng shui, your home is divided into different bagwas, right? And that's like a different deep dive into it. But every part of your house represents either your wealth area or your family area or your health, whatever it is. So if you're suffering from something, like say somebody does not keep good health, I want you to go into your health area and see what's in that area. Uh, Maybe there's dead plants there. Maybe there's clutter in that particular area. So you have to come to a place in your life where all the areas of your house are clutter free, and then maintain it. But definitely, visual clutter is one of the clutters that is the most stressful. And what happens when you get stressed? Your mind, your subconscious mind is sending out stressful vibrations. When your mind is stressed because you're looking at a kitchen counter that is cluttered, you are not able to think rationally. You're not able to think in 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 a positive manner. So that cycle you have to break. You have to break that cycle.
So, is a messy drawer allowed? Because I know in my kitchen, when I have guests, I have a drawer and everything that's all over the place, like 5 minutes before they come, I throw everything in that drawer and I slam it shut. So, is that allowed?
It's better than your whole house being cluttered. Yes, I always tell my clients that decluttering is a difficult process. You start off slowly, slowly till it becomes a way of life. But yes, allow yourself one drawer, which is kind of like a catch all. I like to actually use trays or baskets and have people, okay, the family, okay, if you don't have a place for it, put it in this. Now, one of the most important things in feng shui is having a dedicated place for everything and a place for everything. So a place for everything and everything in place. Once you decide where everything goes, it just becomes easier to put it in its right place.
Okay, what about specifically, and I know it's hidden, but it's not. What about refrigerators and pantries? Because those are kind of closed spaces, but they're not. So I'm not really sure what's the rule um, on those.
So what happens is that, uh, yes, visually you may not be able to see it, but the energies are everywhere, whether it's behind a closed door or in a drawer or stuck in your garage. Energy is everywhere. So remember, everything has energy. Everything has positive energy or negative energy. Now, whether it's behind closed doors, that low lying stagnant energy is still there. So you have to attack it. You have to make a plan and get it out of there. Activate those energies, activate those space so that that part of your bagua may be getting affected in your life, So you have to really, it becomes a way of life. Feng Shui becomes a way of life. It becomes a way of thinking, and you just do it automatically once you get deep into it.
Okay, so I know I need to clean out my fridge and my pantry. I got it. So, for those of you who have specific questions, because I'm asking all of mine, please put them in the comment section or inbox, and we will get to every single question and answer what you're supposed to do. So, Preeti, next, with the pandemic going on, and of course, it has hit us hard. How has your outlook changed, and what has changed for people who are following Feng Shui? Tell me, what is going on now?
Feng Shui is all about understanding how the energies can bring about changes in your life. They can either bring negative energies into your life or positive energies. Now, with the pandemic, what's happened is that a lot of people have had chance to be in enclosed areas, like in their houses, and they're spending more time in their houses. And with feng shui, what happens is that you are able to, if you understand it correctly, you're able to harness those energies from your home, from your space, to make your life better. Now, when I talk about a life, I also mean your spiritual life, your philosophical life. What is your plans for the future? What are your business plans? How do you want to live beautifully? How are you internally? How is your mental health? How is your physical health doing? It encompasses everything. So, with the pandemic, and especially after the pandemic, I have seen a lot of my clients come back and say, you know what, Preeti, I need to do a basic 101 on feng shui because I really need to understand things about, my heaven luck, my karmic luck, my earth luck, my human luck, all of those things. I really need to understand because when we align everything, all those things, when they start aligning, that's when the beauty happens. Because remember one thing, things don't change, right? Until you change. So feng shui will bring you that clarity in your life, in your mind, in your heart, in your space to make your life as beautiful as you want it to be.
Thank you for that. I was just going to ask you for some final thoughts for our audience, and you gave such a beautiful message without me even having to ask. So, this Facebook group you have, Feng Shui for Life, when did you start this?
It's been about a couple of years ago. I think 2.5 years ago is when I started. And I started this group just as, a way of sharing my information with other people. And when I started it, it was just like, I want to just help one person make a better life or just help that one person. And it just grew. And right now, I think our group is at about maybe 16,000, 17,000 people and growing rapidly. And I have clients from all over the world, from Australia to Ireland to Scotland to England, Paris, France, Bali. I mean, it's just beautiful the way people are embracing feng shui because it works.
Well, you know what? I think I must have joined like a year and a half ago, maybe. So you guys, this is a private group, which you have to join. Preeti will approve. It's quite amazing what you learn on a daily basis. Every day, somebody puts in some sort of a message asking about some corner of the house, a door, the stairs. I mean, every time someone asks, somebody answers, and you learn so much. So Preeti, I want to thank you for joining us this week and giving us such valuable information. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you
so much.
Much happiness.
All right, you guys. So next week, we are going to be back here with Preeti to teach you actually how to attract more money, the abundance of wealth and health. We're going to teach you how to attract more money next week, again, with Preeti and Feng Shui for Life. So super exciting. I'm glad that she was on. We would love to see you guys sign up if you haven't for our weekly newsletter so we can tell you what's on next. And, we'll give you a little synopsis about what we talked about. There is a link in the top of the video, or you can inbox me. Again, Preeti is giving a free 30-minute consultation. That is a free consultation. Just comment in the comment box or sign up on the link above or inbox me and write free consultation. You can actually hold your camera around your house. You can show her, and let me tell you, she can tell you in seconds. She can tell you in seconds, move this, move that. This is not right. This is blocking your energy, and these colors need to change. So she's quite amazing in doing that. So thank you guys for last week. Saturday, we had a great sale. And if you guys are interested in seeing what we still have left in the sale, Menka Sharma Tucker, our former Miss India America, had chosen everything that was going to be on sale. And we had Remat Designs from New York showing her beautiful jewelry. You guys can go on to the link on Silk Threads by Ruby Bhandari or on my Ruby Bhandari page and just click on it, and you can play it all over again. Tell me what items that you like. And I'm so excited that all of you were here, and it looks like you really enjoyed this subject, and I will be coming with some more interesting things for you to design your life. Thanks for watching Design Your Life. If this episode sparked an idea or a question, I'd love to hear it. Send me a message to my Facebook page, Silk Threads by Ruby Bhandari, or you can email me at info@silkthreads.com. You may be featured on an upcoming episode.